Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Saturday, July 30th, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Colorado Rockies. Our team pick is Los Angeles Dodgers minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Dodgers didn't need to blow up the scoreboard on Friday night to take another commanding win at Coors Field. Julio Urias pitched a 7-inning gem and only yielded 2 runs in the process, and despite a late scare, the relievers held up the rest of the way. Stop the bats and you stop the Rockies. It really is that simple. Clayton Kershaw is more than capable of keeping the defensive pressure on the Rockies when he toes the rubber as the starting pitcher on Saturday. The veteran lefty is throwing a 2.49 ERA with a 7-2 record on the season. He should also be throwing with a bit of anger after a lackluster showing against the San Francisco Giants in his last outing. The Rockies are obviously dogs in these games, but it's still hard to believe they've only mustered 4 combined runs in back-to-back games at Coors Field. They're the best run-scoring team in the league when playing in their home building this season. The Rockies died on the hill of being all offense and no defense again on Friday night. And now, that hill will get even steeper on Saturday with the Yankees starting Clayton Kershaw. Pump the brakes. I'm not saying Saturday's game is a lost cause. That would certainly be the case if the Rockies continue to sputter offensively. But they faced a 9-time MLB All-Star once already this season and came out on the winning end of that matchup. Kershaw's last road trip to Coors Field ended in him getting pounded for 9 hits and 6 runs, including 2 homers, in only 4 innings. A little deja vu sure would be nice for Colorado's confidence with their offense down in the dumps. The score got away from the Dodgers late in the game on Friday night. So if you were one of the ones pounding your head on the wall after Colorado scored a couple of garbage runs late in the game, my heart goes out to you. But I'm not moving my foot off the gas when it comes to taking the Dodgers big in this Colorado road trip. We're in the second half of the season, where teams start to lock in on the final stretch to playoff positioning. Clayton Kershaw already had his 1 bad game at Coors Field back in June. He isn't going to have 2 bad outings against a Rockies team with a struggling offense. That offensive spark they typically have in their home building hasn't been present in this series. And it isn't going to just magically appear with Kershaw on the mound, either. The Dodgers have the bigger bats, and they can actually play defense in these games. Kershaw being dubbed the starter is like a cherry on top. I'm rolling with the visiting team in this one. Our total pick is under 11 runs. Chicago Cubs vs San Francisco Giants. Our team pick is Giants win. And here is why. The Giants' balanced attack at the plate has led them to among the best in the league, averaging 4.65 runs per game, which ranks 7th in the league in scoring offense. The addition of Jock Peterson has been a large one thanks to his success this season, leading the team with 17 home runs. Third baseman Wilmer Flores is also having a nice season, leading the team with 53 RBIs. Find out what other teams are having a great season with our MLB picks. The right-handed Jacob Junis will get the start for the Giants. He's been dominant this season and one of the better pitchers in the Giants rotation. Junis dealt with injuries early this season, but in his first start back since early June, he allowed a run on 3 hits and struck out 2 in 4.1 innings of work. Junis has a career 4.64 ERA and 1.32 WHIP and is in the midst of a career year if he is able to stay healthy. Chicago could be in the process of sending out key players in Wilson Contreras and Ian Happ before the trade deadline. After trading away a ton of talent last season, this is a young team that is focused on rebuilding. Patrick Wisdom has filled the shoes of Chris Bryant at third base, and he's leading the team with 18 home runs and 49 RBIs. The left-handed Drew Smyly will get the start for the Cubs as he hopes to continue what has been a solid season. The 33-year-old Smyly is 2-5 with a 3.93 ERA on the year and is coming off an excellent start, allowing a run on 4 hits and striking out 6 in 6 innings of work. Smyly has had a solid career with a 4.17 ERA, but this is rounding out to be one of the best seasons of his career. The Cubs have had struggles this season with a new rebuilding era beginning, but the Giants have really struggled since the break. Even so, the Gaines are able to get this win at home behind another solid start for Jacob Junis. The Giants were one of the best teams in baseball last season, and they're starting to run out of time to make a run at the postseason. Our total pick is under 8. And here is why. Both starting pitchers are doing decently well, as Smiley is 3-2 with a 3.71 road ERA in 7 games, while Jacob Junis is 2-0 with a 4.03 ERA in 6 home games. Looking at the last 7 days, these offenses have been struggling as the Cubs are scoring 3.17 runs per game in their previous 6 games, while the Giants are averaging just 2.29 runs per game in their last 7 games. The under has hit in each of the previous 4 Cubs games, as well as in 4 of the last 5 Giants games during Game 3 of the series. All in all, go with under 8 runs here. Texas Rangers vs Los Angeles Angels. Our team pick is Texas Rangers for the win. And here is why. A trip to Anaheim has got the Rangers rolling. On Thursday, they took down Shohei Ohtani as a plus 200 dog, and yesterday they blew the game open late to win as a plus 105 dog. The Texas Rangers are now 6-1 in their last 7 games against the Los Angeles Angels. The Rangers are 3rd in the AL West, and despite being 9 games below .500, they have a plus 10 run differential this season, making them the only AL team with a losing record that has a positive run differential in MLB. If you want to lose a lot of money fast, make a habit of backing the Los Angeles Angels as a favorite. No baseball team has been worse for sports bettors to back than the Angels, and I don't understand why they are favored here. Texas has the better offense, starting pitching advantage, and slightly better bullpen when you look at which players are currently healthy. Texas has also won 6 of the last 7 over the Angels, despite being the underdog each time. Our total pick is over 8 runs. And here is why. Glenn Otto has struggled brutally this season when looking at his baseball saving page, as he is in the 3rd percentile in SWOBA, 3rd percentile in ZERA, 10th percentile in walk percentage, and 13th percentile in barrel percentage. He has a 5-pitch arsenal: sinker, slider, fastball, curveball, changeup, and his changeup has been his best pitch, as it has a .171 batting average and a .286 slugging percentage against. Otto faced the Angels once this season already and won as he went 5 innings and gave up 1 run on 3 hits with 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. Chase Silseth is considered to be the 16th ranked prospect in the Angels system and has not pitched enough to factor into the percentile rankings on his baseball saving page. He has a 10 barrel percentage, 51.2 hard hit percentage, 17.6 strikeout percentage, and a 7.4 walk percentage. Silseth throws 5 different pitches: fastball, splitter, slider, sinker, curveball, and his splitter has been his best pitch, as it has a .194 batting average and 10 strikeouts this season. It will be his first appearance against the Rangers, so it will be interesting to see how he does here. Glenn Otto and Chase Silseth are not names that make you think of pitching quality starts at this point in either man's career. During the month of July, both pitching staffs have been dreadful, as Texas is 23rd in the sport with a 4.51 team ERA, while Los Angeles is right behind them, as they are 24th with a 4.54 staff ERA. Both teams are also stealing bases to get runners closing to scoring, as in the last 30 days, the Rangers have stolen 16 bases in 23 tries, while the Angels have stolen 19 bases and only been caught once in that span. The over is 7-2-3 in the previous 12 games against one another, so go with over 8 runs to hit.